In the bleak twilight of an early winter's morn, with the inaugural snowflakes of the season lazily cascading from a somber sky, our protagonist, Thomas, wakes abruptly. His heart is a wild drum in his chest, his breath sporadic and ragged, his body slick with an icy sheen of sweat. The dream has returned, that peculiar, unnerving dream where he finds himself in the office surrounded by his unclothed co-workers. Their bodies are radiant under the delicate lighting, their eyes a swirling cocktail of desire and disdain, passion and repugnance. Their gazes bore into him, seemingly aware of the clandestine thoughts he's nurtured, the fantasies he's woven in the shadowy corners of his mind. Rising from his bed, Thomas wipes the sweat from his forehead, struggling to dispel the lingering aftereffects of the dream. Glancing at his bedside clock, he notes that it's 6:30 in the morning. With an hour before he has to depart for work, he opts for a quick shower, hoping the hot water will cleanse his troubled mind. As he stands beneath the torrent of warmth, he can't help but speculate if the dream holds some truth. Maybe it's a subconscious yearning to escape the humdrum of his existence, to experience something genuine, something passionate with these women he works with. Or perhaps it's a manifestation of his solitary, intimately life, a craving for a human connection that's been neglected for far too long. After hastily dressing in a navy blue suit and a crisp white shirt, he steps out into the desolate streets. The only sounds are the crunch of his boots against the freshly fallen snow and the distant hum of a garbage truck. As he makes his way to the bus stop, a sense of unease seeps into him. Something feels different today. Upon boarding the bus, he's met with a familiar, comforting sight. Emily, his friend and colleague, is driving. Her warm smile is marred by a mysterious glint in her eyes. Throughout the ride, he's consumed by his thoughts, attempting to decipher this unsettling change. As he disembarks, he's met with the sight of his co-workers huddled together, their whispers floating in the cold air. They halt their conversation to stare at him, their expressions a blend of revulsion, bewilderment, and intrigue. He forces a smile and heads inside, the murmurs and stares trailing after him. Settling into his desk, a folded paper lands on his keyboard. It's a note, not from Emily or the other women, but from a man he's never met. The message is chilling in its brevity. "We know what you're doing. We know you've been dreaming about us, and we don't appreciate it." A cold dread washes over Thomas. How could they know about his dreams? He lifts his gaze from the note to find Emily glaring at him, her lips forming the word pervert before she dismissively turns away. What happens next? Only time will tell.